For organizations to remain relevant, change management is very, very important. While organizational executives would want the changes to be implemented, employees may resist it. How to make it easier? So Jeff Hyatt was a guy in 90s who gave this model called Edgar model, which is a wonderful model of implementing the change. He suggested, number one, to make the employees aware that the changes are coming. It's very, very important that the companies or the organizational leaders should communicate it to the people beforehand that the changes are on their way. The next is desire. The employees have to have that desire to change along with the organization. So it is very important to foster the desire in the employees. We have to communicate it to them why these changes are necessary. Why is it important to bring in these changes and how these employees will be benefited once these changes are implemented. The next comes knowledge. They should know how to implement the changes, how to become a part of this change management process. So knowledge management system is also very, very important, and it has to be mapped to monitoring, evaluating and learning. That has to be made the process. Next comes ability. Now the person or the employee has the knowledge how the changes are to be implemented but doesn't have the ability to implement that change, and that's where this gap is. This is called the chasm, and it can be bridged by the leaders by coaching them properly, by guiding them and mentoring them on one-to-one basis. The last and the most important step is reinforcement. Once the changes are implemented, the leader has to be enthusiastic to reinforce it time and again. If there's a new software that is to be implemented in the company, the leader has to ensure that all the employees are using it, and that comes into the discipline. Otherwise, the entire process will fail. Now, it is very, very important whenever you are here and you want to reach there has to be transition, and this ATCA model covers this thing wonderfully. You can use this model for the self-change also.